Well, much of the media have mocked the existence of unidentified flying objects. The U.S. Pentagon has been studying the subject for quite a long time, and apparently will soon release some of its findings, which remain classified. According to a new report in the New York Times, the U.S. government may have physical evidence of, and we're quoting, off-world vehicles not made on this Earth. The government has also released footage of UFO sightings, including a 2004 encounter reported from an advanced Navy fighter jet. Commander David Fravor is a retired naval aviator.
Man, all morning long. Space news.
We're honored to have him on tonight. Mr. Fravor, thanks so much for coming on. So, tell us if you think this is being misinterpreted. According to the New York Times, the U.S. government has physical evidence of some sort of vehicle made not on this Earth. Is it what it sounds like?
Well, it sounds that way to me, Tucker. I just, I never want to speculate what the government truly has, but I would say there's stuff out there. I mean, the four of us that chased the Tic Tac in 2004, we have attested to it multiple times that what we saw exceeded anything that we had in our inventory, far superior to the airplanes that we were flying in at the time they were brand new. So I would say, yes, there's something out there. And hopefully the government does have stuff.
So when we
They've been there.
This, and you suggested that the object you saw that you chased, the Tic Tac, behaved in ways that challenged your understanding of aeronautics, of physics, and that you didn't think it was likely that that object belonged to a foreign military. Do you think the U.S. government has concluded that this is not Russia, China, or some other country?
I'm pretty sure of that, just by some of the phone calls that we have gotten, some of the people that we have talked to in the government, that they are unaware of what this is. And I think that ties directly with the East Coast sighting, with the gimbal video. And I'd be willing to say, just because I'm in contact with a lot of these people, that there are more incidents that are starting to come out, that people are starting to report inside the government channels of things that they've seen. And I think they've seen it from people in the past, because it always had that taboo to come out and talk about these things. You're now finding people from the past that are saying, hey, I saw this, I just was never told to report it, or when I did, I was told not to say anything.
Yes.
So I think since 2017, the world is starting to change because of the publicity, because of the attention of the Senate and the Congress, because
we're about to blow ourselves up. We need some intervention.
Of telling the DOD, hey, I want to report. I think you're starting to see more and more of that. And I would say if the government does have stuff, and I don't know what they have, but if they do, I would think that, there's probably stuff. Vigo Roswell was 73 years ago. If something did happen, because there's a lot of speculation that there was something other than a weather balloon, where's all that at?
Yeah.
I mean, if
weather balloon.
just by odds, something would be here.
So that raises the question of why all the secrecy? I mean, clearly the U.S. government has lied to the public for maybe 73 years. Why do you think?
Well, if we go back to like Project Blue Book and go, it was done. It really did two things. One, it investigated occurrences and sightings that people saw.
I've seen that. It's the ones I've seen.
To prove that it wasn't, or to make excuses of why it wasn't. I don't know why. I think some of it was trying to capture that technology. But if something lands in your front yard, there's no reason to deny that it existed, or for the government to cover it up, because if it's not collected by some means that's going to question our national security or our offensive or defensive capabilities, then why would you hide it? That just baffles me. Just like our incident, why wasn't it thoroughly investigated at the time for something that literally?
Because they already knew about it.
And they did nothing. I mean, there was nothing done until really about 2009.
There's a story here that a lot of us can't wait to see. But finally, do you feel vindicated?
Hell yeah.
I never, you could say that, but I never, most of the fellow aviators that know the group of us, we were never like chastised or, you get ribbed, but it was never like you're crazy or anything like that.
Right.
But I know there are people that do have that fear of coming out saying, that it's going to ruin their career. And for me, it just wasn't it. It was never the case.
Right. Well, that's the beauty of being a naval aviator. People take you seriously by definition. Thanks so much.
And I try and be sober and believable for you, Tucker.
And you are. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Aww.